All right, well, you could argue his kickboxing is as good as anyone's in this division, but this is a mixed martial arts fight, and you got to think that a lot of people in this division are going to try to put him on his ass.
Well, you have to. If you're standing with this guy, if you're stuck on your feet fighting this man, you're constantly in trouble. So you've got to give him mixed looks. But I'm going to tell you, he has been very impressive in this regard. He has shown an ability to stay upright, defend takedowns just enough to give himself a chance. And because of that, he has had a lot of success at the start of his UFC career.
And he's brought in a lot of fans from the kickboxing world. So let's see if he can produce for all the masses watching around the world tonight. Well, as usual, the eyes of the mixed martial arts world are fixed upon Paddy The Baddy Pimblett when he competes. And anytime you're able to win when you're not at your best, as was the case in his win over Jared Gordon, that's a feather in your cap. Pimblett back on the horse tonight.
Win. Ultimately, that's what it's all about. And Paddy Pimblett gets the job done. But listen to this arena. Listen to the reaction that people give this young man when he steps from behind the curtain. This guy is a star. He has that star quality about him. But not only does he have that, he can fight. And ultimately, it's about winning fights. Paddy Pimblett does that in spades.
There are so many components to this Paddy Pimblett package, the accent, the persona, but this is a very talented mixed martial artist out to prove as much yet again tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. To get us started with the official introductions, we go inside to the veteran voice of the Octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Esteban Ribovics. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Paddy The Baddy Pimblett.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, so here we are back at the O2 Arena, London, England. We were not here when Leon Edwards confronted Jorge Masvidal backstage, the whole three-piece of a soda pit, but we're happy to be here tonight.
Leon Edwards approached him, and he got a deal that he was not expecting. Let me tell you something, man. When you're in the arena, when you're in the O2 Arena, you better be ready to fight backstage or inside the octagon.
Nice front kick there by the kickboxer, and that, at least for now, will keep the BJJ fighter at bay. Managing distance is so important in this fight.
This front kick allows him to stay safe and really keeps his opponent off of him.
Oh, Superman punch. Not always easy to execute. He did so there.
On point with that jab today.
Oh, this place is going nuts. We got a brawl on our hands, folks.
The fans are out of their seat. These guys are getting after it.
That one connected. Big head kick. Lands a huge right hand.
Oh, yeah, he hurt bad.
Oh, and a switch kick to the body for good measure. Nice job there by Pimblett. Oh, another blistering combination there. Really starting to do a nice job stringing the shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body. His face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to him.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. He's having his way with him here. Oh, flattens him out now. This could be the beginning of the end. Pimblett's right back to the full mount here.
Big ground and pound. Beautiful transition. Full side control now.
All right, north-south position now. Oh, he's setting up for a submission now.
Dude's trying to finish the fight.
Oh, looks like he's got the submission locked in. He's in real trouble. Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He's able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Oh, nice combination of elbows there in the clinch by Paddy Pimblett. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
Oh, how about that transition to top position? Beautiful work by Pimblett. Under 2 minutes in round one. Setting up for an unlock now.
Arm is very tight. Oh, wow.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the floor.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spend a lot of energy on the ground. And these guys are going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, oh my goodness, he's in trouble.
Well, really playing to that length when he landed that punch. 45 seconds to go here in round one. All right, now a little separation between the two fighters.
Look at him whip his hips to that kick.
Bleeding from his cheek now. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there.
Punch got blocked there.
Oh, he gets the takedown late in the round here. That's a way to leave an impression on the judges, and big picture, I think, could set him up for future.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass. He's got it locked in.
Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish, too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Right hand. Right on the button. Pimblett going for the leg kick. He misses. Landed a solid punch there. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes up. Oh, beautiful hook. And there's a takedown attempt. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. DC decent right hook attempt, but it's no good. Straight right hand now just misses. All right, so the redness is omnipresent now. He has absorbed a whole lot of body strikes. Pretty good poker face, but I'm not sure how many more of these he wants to take.
No, he doesn't. He needs to do something different. He cannot continue to get beat up like this. But it's on his opponent. It's on the guy that is landing these strikes to continue down the path until he makes you change something. Do this over and over because it seems like this is your easiest path to victory.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Oh, body kick attempt here, it's no good. All right, so how about this? The BJJ fighter just continues to land at will on the feet, not necessarily the way you drew it up to it.
No, watching these two fight, in preparation, you don't expect to see this playing out in front of you. The jiu-jitsu fighter normally is chasing takedowns, but he must have seen something in his opponent that is allowing him to get this type of success on the feet. He looks like he is evolving as a fighter, and that is very good for him and his team to see.
This dude's midsection is officially unrecognizable at this point in time. You do see the corners get involved, maybe more for headshots or leg strikes, but they got to be thinking about getting involved here.
Ground beef, man. Ground beef, John Anik. Look at the redness on his side. He is getting destroyed. He's been pounded to the body. He's been hurt to the body. And I would not be disappointed if the corner says, hey, I'm going to let my fighter live and fight another day.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Just over 2 minutes now to go in the round.
Good work.
This is where he wants to be.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here. Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Another ground and pound strike lands.
Changing the position.
Pimblett's right back to the full mount.
You need to work on this position.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position. Nice shots landing from the top position.
And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up. Now he's got a good body position, yup.
$20 seconds left to go in round two. Final seconds here. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Pimblett. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in the full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
All right, listen, buddy. You did okay that round, but I need you to avoid the ground. Let's keep this fight standing. You have a really good chance of knocking him out on his feet.
All right, so there's the horn. Let us now look back at some of the action in that round, DC, and he had his takedown game going early and often.
Yeah, he had it going great. I mean, he did a great job of finding his entries, rushing to his finishes before his opponent could react and defend him. He should be very proud of the work he did over the course of that last round. He lands a solid punch there.
Oh, how good was that combo? He is really doing a nice job stringing his shots together now.
And now leather being thrown on both sides.
Nicely done with the kick there. And that one certainly found the target. Pimblett gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there.
More strikes to the head.
Oh, arm triangle. Arm triangle. Arm triangle.
Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
Oh, so how about that? The offensive fighter bails on the submission now.
Very smart. You got to keep position over submission.
Pimblett's got him in a crucifix now, gonna go to work from the top. Ground and pound strike there now.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the others.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
That was nice. Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Just over 3 minutes to go now. Oh, great ground shot there, and that one opened him up. All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together.
Oh, good armbar attempt here. Oh, he's got that submission tight now. Wow, he's out. The fight's gonna continue.
Oh my goodness, I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
Oh, that right eye's looking pretty swollen now. Might be shut before too long. Pimblett's in half guard. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Oh, great reversal to top position by Paddy Pimblett. Nice strike from bottom position.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
90 seconds to go. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here.
He's isolating an arm.
Ooh, that's tight. I'd be tight.
It's starting to get really tight in there.
No way, he got out.
This is a guy that never gives up on himself. He was able to clear his head, defend the armbar. The fight looked done. He lifts the fight on.
And again, dealing with that cut around his eye. Got to be careful.
He's got to shore up the defense, because if he keeps getting hit there, it's only going to continue to get worse. He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many...
Oh, he's trying to pin that arm in the triangle now. Oh, looks like he's got that arm pinned in the triangle now. All right, so he lets go of the submission now.
He let go because he saw that he was going to lose his position. You got to maintain dominant position when you're in a fight.
Final seconds here. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Pimblett. And that'll do it. 15 minutes from the books. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up.
Come on, I didn't come here to watch you lose. I want you to keep your hands up and be...
All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek. I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5-minute rounds. Oh, man, DC, he would appear to be in real trouble. Oh, he lands the flying knee.
He threw that one with all of his power.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Nice kick there by Paddy Pimblett. Connects now with the 1-2. What an absolutely crazy knockout here, and that's going to be a hard knockout from which to recover for his opponent, but the celebration is on. One of the biggest wins in his UFC career.
Massive win for this young fighter. He got the knockout victory. What a performance.
And here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 49 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Paddy the Baddy Pimblett.
Well, there will be no shutting that smile off tonight. The celebration is on as he gets a huge win by knockout tonight. I got to think there are a few better feelings in the world than walking into an octagon and candidly knocking another man out cold.
Yeah, you shut a person's lights off, man. There's nothing like it. Now, I understand a lot of times we hope for the knockout, but he was never hopeful. He was sure that he would get it done, and he did exactly that. Congrats.